Greetings, greetings, and welcome back to Celebrate Every Day with Amazing K. I am Karen K. Rush, and I am Amazing K. And today we're going to talk about December 12th and December 13th. But first, before we do that, you know what you got to do. Go ahead and subscribe if you have not subscribed already, and go ahead and hit that bell so you can get all the notifications of when there is an Amazing K broadcast happening. Yes, also, the contest is still going on. We've got to the end of this year, which is rapidly approaching, and we are getting ready to give away some trips, guys. I'm so excited about that. But in order for you to be able to receive some trips that we're going to give away, you have to have at least 3 people subscribe because of you. Now, that means that they have to subscribe and they have to put in the comment box, I subscribe because of your name. And then your name will go into the drawing for some of these fabulous trips you can take, complimentary of Rush Travels and Adventures, which sponsors this wonderful program, Celebrate Every Day with Amazing K. Okay, now let's talk about December 12th. What is December 12th? We're celebrating 4 things on December 12th here. We have National Ding-a-ling Day. Yay! We have National Ambrosia Day. Yay! We have National Poinsettia Day. Yay! And we have National Gingerbread Day. Yay! So let's talk about National Ding-a-ling Day. First, that's a funny name, right? Ding-a-ling Day. Well, actually, it really should be called Ring-a-ling Day, because that's the day that you call people that you haven't been in contact with. It's a day of reconnection, okay? Call them up on the phone. Don't text, don't email. Give them a ring-a-ding-ding, okay? Call them up on the phone. Let them know that you're thinking about them. Let them know that you want to reconnect with them. Find out how they're doing. Share what you're doing. It's the holiday season. Just call and give some holiday cheer. Find out what they're doing for the holidays, how they're doing, what's going on, what is it in it that you can help them with. Listen, if you are in business or like an entrepreneur business or have your own business, this is a good time to reconnect with your old customers that you haven't heard from in a while, or maybe your old prospects that you haven't talked to in a while. Get that list out, get those lists out. Think about people in your past, your people you went to school with, people you used to go to church with, people that used to live on your street if you've moved. This is a day of reconnection. Ring-a-ling, ding-a-ling, ding day. Okay? Go ahead and do that. Next, we're going to talk about Ambrosia Day. Yay! Listen, ambrosia salad is one of my favorite meals. My mom used to make it when we were little for every holiday, every special event. A lot of people make it and they don't really know if it's a dessert or a side dish because it's so good. And it could be either. But listen, here is these ingredients from it. A lot of people use different ingredients. They change up on it. But I'm going to tell you one thing. You got to have the fruit in it, the fruit. And a lot of times people just use fruit cocktail. You just use fruit cocktail and you'll have all those fruit, including the maraschino cherries, which gives it that color, and the pineapple and everything like that. The marshmallows, oh my God, miniature marshmallows, awesome. This is just a really good dessert. So listen here, look what I got here. Ambrosia salad. Yes. Oh my God, it's so good. And I'm going to have some, because some people like with the nuts or not, because some people have nut allergies. But here we go. Mm. Mm. Mm-mm-mm. Oh my goodness. Mm. So, I didn't make that, but you can make it because all the ingredients are right here on Amazon. And as an Amazon associate affiliate, you can get them right here from the links that are going to be right there in the description. Click on the link and go right to it. Okay, now listen. The thing about this ambrosia salad is that you can make it how you want to make. Some people substitute the whipped cream for yogurt. You can have it however you want. Some people don't put the nuts in. Now, I got this from my favorite store, Value Market. That's where I shop, my neighborhood store, at the deli department. Now, they call it the Hawaiian salad because it doesn't have the nuts or the cherries in it. But you know what I did? When I came home, I added the nuts and the cherries. So like I say, you can make it however you want to make. What's your favorite Ambrosia recipe? Do you make it? Do you buy it? So Amazon doesn't sell the Ambrosia salad, but they have all the ingredients that you can get them. All right? So have some. This is a great holiday recipe to have at your table. Bring it to a potluck. Ambrosia salad. Get you some. Okay, listen. The next day on December 12th is Poinsettia Day. Yay! Listen, poinsettias are so beautiful to have. You know, they just really brighten up the decor of your rooms, of your homes, your offices. I remember when I worked at the high school foundation, every year at Christmas time, we have poinsettias in every room. And the staff at the end of the Christmas break, when it was time to go home for Christmas break, we got to take one home. It was so awesome. I loved it. But listen, I have beautiful neighbors. You know, we had High Neighbor Day, or Get to Know Your Neighbors Day, and I did that. You can go back and look at that. In fact, I might put that at the end of this so you're going to see it. But one of my dear neighbors gave me a Christmas gift, her early Christmas gift, and guess what it was? I'm going to show it. It was a poinsettia. But look at this poinsettia. It's purple. And everybody who knows Amazing K know that Amazing K's favorite color is purple. Where did she find a purple poinsettia? Isn't that beautiful? And look how big it is. Oh my God. And what I found out too, it has buds in here that it can still bud. It has more buds that they can get more. Some more leaves that can come out. But they're going to come out white. Because I'm pretty sure that this poinsettia was spray painted purple. Because as we know, there are some white poinsettias, and there are also some red ones. Now, the story of the poinsettia, how it came to light, it came in Mexico, from Mexico, and then it came here to the United States because a minister cut some cuttings from it, and he sent it to South Carolina. And his family in South Carolina, put it in the water, what do they call it? Planted it, put it in dirt and watered it. And then that's how poinsettias came to be in the United States. But they originated from Mexico. Isn't that awesome? Now listen, there's a legend of how they came to be. I have coconut. I really love this legend because it has to do with the true meaning of Christmas. We see them around Christmas, and they became the Christmas plant. Now, this is how. So in the 16th century, Mexico, the connection between the poinsettia plant and the Christmas season, it begins with this legend where a little girl wanted to desperately celebrate Jesus' birthday. And she was worried that she didn't have, a gift to give, an appropriate gift. So an angel tells her that any gift that you give will be great as long as it's offered in love. Isn't that wonderful? So what this little girl did, she went and gathered weeds from the side of the road to make a bouquet. And she got those weeds and she placed them in the manger next to Jesus. And then miraculously, the weeds bloomed into a beautiful red starred flower, which was the poinsettia. Now, I haven't seen that anywhere in the Bible. That's a legend. But you know what? I like it because it's beautiful. And on Amazing K, we talk about things that are uplifting, that are going to give you some good feelings. Isn't that a good feeling just to know that? So when you look at a poinsettia, you can think about that story and that legend. How a little girl wanted to give a gift, and she gave it with love because that's what the angel told her. Any gift is great as long as it's given with love. And that's the season. That's the reason that's the premise we should have for this season, because everybody's around trying to get gifts and gifts and gifts. It doesn't matter what the gift is, as long as it's given with love. Okay, so that's Poinsettia Day. And guess what? You can get poinsettias, on Amazon. They have them, big, large, and you can get them and they'll be shipped right to you, fresh, on the same day. Okay, so that's Poinsettia Day. Next, we're going to talk about, on the 12th, is Gingerbread Day. Woo-hoo! Listen, Gingerbread House Day. When my children were little, that was a family tradition. And where I'm sure there was family traditions all over where people would make gingerbread homes, and that came from the story of Hansel and Gretel, where the little witch, that tried to bake them, she lived in a gingerbread house. And what did Hansel and Gretel? They started eating off that house, and that's how they ended up working for her and stuff like that. Well, you know the story. But yeah, now, it's associated around Christmas too. And people make gingerbread houses, all of the big, small, the villages, the small gingerbread houses, the big ones. When my kids were little, Marlon, Tommy, and Sharon, they used to love to do that. We used to do it on Christmas Eve. We would make their own. We would make one big one, then they would make the little one. We had the whole houses. Tried to bring that on to the grandchildren, that tradition. It's kind of died down now. My granddaughter was here this weekend and we made cookies. But getting her to do a gingerbread house? Now, what they have, because we used to make our own gingerbread, cut it in, make that little royal icing and stick it together. But guess what they have now? Look, gingerbread kits. And I know I have used some of these too in the past too, because it's much easier. Everything is right here. Everything you need. Yes, we have that one there, and we have these that were the little ones. Gingerbread house kit. You can make the little ones. Yes. So go ahead and get that tradition started. Adults like to make them too. Kids too. And it's such a fun thing. And you can be so creative, because creativity is the key when it comes to making gingerbread houses. Okay? So you can order gingerbread kits on Amazon as well. And of course the links will be in the description at the bottom, where you can just click on there and you can get the village, you can get just one big house, they got M&Ms, they got themed ones, whatever you want, you can get it. All right, let's talk about now December 13th. What day is that? Hot Cocoa Day! Yay! Oh my goodness, what better way to celebrate the holidays and have hot cocoa around, because hot cocoa is such a warming drink. Warm to your soul. Don't you like to just sit around and drink hot cocoa? I was watching a movie the other day, and every time someone came to their house, they offered them hot chocolate. Now, there is something, there's a distinction. A lot of people have kind of made it hot chocolate and hot cocoa together, but there is a difference. There is a difference between hot cocoa and hot chocolate. Well, one difference is hot cocoa is made from cocoa powder, okay? And it's cocoa powder and it's sugar, and it's a lighter, less rich flavor because it's made from the cocoa powder, cocoa beans from the cocoa powder. Hot chocolate is made from melted chocolate, and milk and cream. So it has a more creamier and more richer flavor. So some people just use them interchangeably, but there is a difference between hot cocoa and hot chocolate. What I have right here is hot cocoa. Now I'm going to tell you, oh my goodness, yes, I'm going to tell you about this. This is good. It's cooled down, because if it was really, really hot, I couldn't drink it that fast. But it's good. But no, hot cocoa is usually made from cocoa. Here's Hershey's cocoa. So listen, this is natural unsweetened. People use this for baking too, but you can also make hot cocoa with it. But I'm telling you, you have to cook it over the stove, and you have to add, let me see, sugar to it, because it's unsweetened. And you have to, let's see, it says favorite hot cocoa recipe right over here. You do it on top of the stove. And this tells you for 6 servings. So a whole half a cup of sugar, 1/4 cup of Hershey's cocoa, and a dash of salt, that's your preference, 1/3 cup of hot water, and 4 cups of milk. So with this, you have to do water and milk, okay? And 3/4 tablespoons of vanilla extract. I think I might make this. I'm going to have a Christmas celebration for my choir at the end of this month. And I think I'm going to make some real authentic hot cocoa and see if they know the difference between hot cocoa and hot chocolate. Now, you do have hot cocoa that is instant. So what I was drinking here was this, actually, from Swiss Miss. Swiss Miss hot cocoa. And you just add water and 6 ounces of water in this packet. A lot of times when people make hot cocoa or hot chocolate in the packet, they make it too weak and they say, oh, it's okay, it don't taste all that good. But if you really want to get the real flavor, use 6 ounces. A lot of people try to fill the cup up, like try to fill up this whole cup. And by the way, this cup, my niece designed this cup. Yep, I'll put that in there how you can get this too. Isn't that cute? I love it. Okay. So anyway, what was I saying? Oh yeah. So you don't have to use 8 ounces. A lot of people think a cup is 8 ounces, but it really says 6 ounces. When you use 6 ounces, that makes it perfect. But when you try to fill the mug up, or when you use 8 ounces, it kind of weakens it, okay? Now, that's hot cocoa. If you do want to get hot chocolate, you got Nestle's rich hot chocolate. Because there is a difference. So it just depends on your taste. But today is hot cocoa day. So go and try to get some hot cocoa. Not hot chocolate, but hot cocoa. All right? What's your favorite? Or do you even know the difference? Let's hear some comments about that. The difference between hot cocoa and hot chocolate. What's the difference? Do you know? Do you have a special recipe that you use? A lot of people like to put marshmallows in there. Some people put peppermint in it to give it that flavor. But the sky is the limit, okay? So that's hot chocolate day. And that's we did for the 13th. 13th is also Alabama Day. So happy Alabama Day to all my Alabama cousins. Because my family comes from Coosa County, Alabama. Yes. So all my cousins in Coosa County, Silicaga, all of those, oh my goodness, but yes, I can't think of, you know who you are. And if you're from Alabama, if you know somebody from Alabama, give them a call and say, hey, happy Alabama Day. This is the day that your state joined the union. And we're happy to have you because a lot of people are from Alabama. They came up to the north. And I love Alabama. I love to go visit my cousins, the Mitchells. Shout out to the Mitchells. Woo, 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 woo. My cousins, the Mitchells, they are the stuff. They are awesome. And my other cousins that I have in Alabama. Everybody that's from Alabama, it's your day. Happy Alabama Day. All right? And I'm coming back down there soon, too. I haven't been in a while, but I'm coming back down. Got to go back to my roots. All right, everybody. Be blessed, be bold, be you. When I say you, I mean your original uniqueness because you're all unique. You all have something to bring to the table. And don't forget, be kind. Go ahead, get somebody a ding-a-ling, a ring-a-ling. Be kind to everybody. This is a nice holiday to just spread cheer and spread love. So I want you to know that you are awesome. Be blessed, be bold, be you. This is Karen K. Rush, and I approve this message. Bye-bye.